Way up in the north woods and deep in the dark pine that blacken the mountains of the Cascade Range, they still tell the tales of an Indian legend. Sasquatch is the legend, Bigfoot is the name. The Indians claim he's the missing link that fits in the gap of the evolution chain. You can make your mind up when you've heard the story. Sasquatch is the story, Bigfoot is the name. You can ride from Canada to Northern California, all up and down the Cascade Range. But if you go alone, friend, I'm here to warn you. Look out for the thing with a Bigfoot name. Look out for the thing with a Bigfoot name. From out of the Yakima Indian Reservation, a young cowboy and an Indian came to hunt in the mountains of Northern California. Proof was the purpose, Bigfoot was the game. Now young Roger Patterson ran a small string of horses, and he lived in the foothills in a cabin with his wife. He knew that many secrets were hidden in these mountains, and he had heard the legend of Bigfoot for most all his life. You can ride from Canada to Northern California, all up and down the Cascade Range. But if you go alone, friend, I'm here to warn you. Look out for the thing with a Bigfoot name. Look out for the thing with a Bigfoot name. 9 years ago, while running wild horses deep in the mountains with an old Indian friend, he ran across a huge, very huge footprint, and this is where the hunt for the Bigfoot man began. To town and back they went, and they made a plaster cast 18 inches long from heel to the toe, and from the print that it made, they guessed that it must have weighed 700 pounds or so. You can ride from Canada to Northern California, all up and down the Cascade Range. But if you go alone, friend, I'm here to warn you. Look out for the thing with a Bigfoot name. Look out for the thing with a Bigfoot name. Now the facts they put together sent chills right up their spines, and the search for a lot more information began. And when they told the story and showed these plaster prints, they only grew laughs from strangers as well as friends. Now up through the years, they found a lot more footprints, and they gathered sworn statements from a lot of decent-minded folks. But when they took these facts up to the educated experts, it was all disregarded and branded as a hoax. You can ride from Canada to Northern California, all up and down the Cascade Range. But if you go alone, friend, I'm here to warn you. Look out for the thing with a Bigfoot name. Look out for the thing with a Bigfoot name. Now it become a challenge to Roger and the Indian to gather more proof and to bring it all forth and show the whole wide world that this Bigfoot man is alive today and living in the mountains to the north. And for years they gathered a lot of signed statements and tapes from people who had seen Bigfoot or his tracks, but still no sightings and no filmed photographs, and they knew they must bring a lot better proof back. You can ride from Canada to Northern California, all up and down the Cascade Range. But if you go alone, friend, I'm here to warn you. Look out for the thing with a Bigfoot name. Look out for the thing with a Bigfoot name.
It was the most terrified I've ever been in my life.
It was huge. It was on 2 feet, and it was huge.
Whatever it was really, really, really vicious.
Under waves of doubt, you were haunted. You want to show them now you were chosen. So you're heading out in the morning. You're gonna track him down and prove it. You'll have a tale to tell them all. Monster Quester, where's your evidence? Prove the skeptics wrong with your defense. Monster Quester, tell me, what did you...
I really got spooked because I knew that what was before me was not natural.
With your cameras and sonar combined.
Within seconds of viewing this creature, you know instantly that it's something that shouldn't be there.
The creatures had nowhere to hide.
I had never seen anything that looked like this animal looked.
When nighttime fell, there was rain pouring down. You were hot on the trail. The footprints tell there was something out here. It was running like hell, but your picture was underexposed. But you're feeling alright, 'cause you came pretty close. Monster Quester, where's your evidence? Prove the skeptics wrong with your defense. Monster Quester, tell me, what did you find? Monster Questers, find the evidence. Prove the skeptics wrong with all of it. Monster Questers, tell me, what did you find?
That was not a fish. That was like a dinosaur head.
After it screamed, I screamed and hollered back. It ran off in the woods toward the creek.
We're living in a Bigfoot world, buddy, can you see? We're living in a Bigfoot world. He's there for you and me. Oh, Tommy and Malone, he sings his Bigfoot song, strums his guitar as we sing along. We're living in a Bigfoot world, buddy, can you see? We're living in a Bigfoot world, just sing along with me. I'll sing my song tonight and hum a little tune, to think of Bigfoot under that bright moon. We're living in a Bigfoot world, buddy, can you see? We're living in a Bigfoot world. He's there for you and me. When will we ever learn that Bigfoot's in our soul? He's part of everyone, don't you know? I'll dream my dream tonight
sing along with me. My only wish is Bigfoot knocks at my door. I'll sing my song and tell them once more. We're living in a Bigfoot world. We're living in a Bigfoot world. But will Tommy see?
They came as the light of the day was beginning to fail, and set up their camp at the end of the road by the trail. These were the hairless, mankind who walk like I do, but they were intruders in my land, and that's all I knew. So all through the night I tried to drive them away, screamed out a warning that I didn't want them to stay. Threw rocks and stones, landed nearby where they stood, and pounded on trees with a limb, but it just did no good. Go away, man, give up your quest, the mountain is mine. There's not a thing wanted from you or the likes of your kind. Go on back home, turn away from this place, leave it behind. Tell every man this is my land and the mountain is mine. Long before man, this was the land that we knew. Then came the Indian, but they were respectful and few. Now there are giants that roar while they tear up the ground and take down the sheltering trees with a terrible sound. Daylight is here, mankind are searching for signs. Without me, what have they got? Whatever they find. Or is it the mountain they want and to drive me away? This is the home of my kind, here I will stay. So go